Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now July 25th of 2020, and ever since the official release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, a lot of fans have really been curious about the future of the Star Wars franchise, and exactly what both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek plan to do for the future of the Star Wars universe. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the one thing about Disney Star Wars is that we do know that they are now in a place of desperation to really get the ball rolling again when it comes to Star Wars. Essentially, what they really want to do is they want to bring it up to the same exact level as the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is the main reason as to why Bob Chapek really wanted to bring in Kevin Feige to really handle the overall structure of this new expanded universe. He's going to handle the roadmap for the time being until next year. And the fact that Kevin Feige is involved, I think, is a good sign, because we've seen great success with Marvel, and that could very well carry on over to Star Wars. Now, the one thing about the franchise is that, yes, we do know that they are primarily focused on their new Star Wars TV shows on Disney+. They got over 10 years worth of Star Wars projects in the works. Let that sink in for a moment there. That's over 10 years worth of Star Wars TV shows in the early development phase already over at Lucasfilm, apart from the actual movies themselves. You know, apart from the actual new trilogy and the spin-off movies to come. So, with that being said, of course, what's really exciting all has to do with one particular project that is considered the sequel to The Rise of Skywalker / Episode 9, and what kind of direction it's really going to go in. Now, with that being said, what's really exciting is that now that the Skywalker saga is over, both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek are currently hard at work on developing a plan to reunite the Star Wars fans around the world. It's described that one of the major plans has to do with one big project out of the dozens of projects that they are currently working on, and that this is the Rise of Skywalker sequel series that will be in animated form for Disney Plus in the near future. It's said that actor Adam Driver is set to return as Ben Solo, where George Lucas has created a story element that will be told in the series for Ben Solo to come back to life temporarily, just like both Anakin and Luke will, to face Palpatine once more. However, the sequel series is said to involve Ben Solo to guide Rey to becoming the proper Jedi that she needs to be, and giving her the guidance to succeed in developing her Jedi Order throughout the years. It's described that Adam Driver and Hayden Christensen are set to lend their voices and facial scans for the characters of Ben Solo and Anakin in order for these two characters to meet for the very first time within the Disney canon for the Star Wars fans to witness. So here's the thing about Disney Star Wars, alright? Let's stop right here for a second, is that they really are going to focus on Rey's new Jedi Order in this new sequel series that is currently untitled, that's going to be considered a follow-up to The Rise of Skywalker, showing fans exactly, where Rey's life is at as a quote-unquote Skywalker. They're still sticking with that idea. Though we do know that George, John, and Dave developed a major retcon where Ben Solo's spirit is a part of Rey's body, and that could very well explain as to why, they really are trying to make her a literal Skywalker, is that they're really trying to do damage control. There's no doubt about it. This new series, however, I will say we will be learning more and more about it as we go throughout the years, and I'm honestly very excited for the new series Bad Batch next year in 2021. That's another TV show. Now, of course, moving on from that, it's described that this plan comes from George Lucas to allow two popular Skywalkers to finally be seen, that George felt it was wrong of Kathleen Kennedy to not have Ben Solo shown at the very end of The Rise of Skywalker, like how he should have been. The new Jedi Temple on Tatooine is said to be a high structure that will go all the way below the surface of the planet, and that a Luke and Leia memorial will be seen in front of Rey's new Jedi Temple for the new series. And you know what? That really is a good point. Let's stop right here, because this is really a good point, is that when you look at the original trilogy, Anakin Skywalker dies, right, in his son's arms, practically. We get to see Anakin as a Force ghost at the very end of Return of the Jedi. Here in the sequel trilogy, you have Ben Solo dying, and eventually dies, vanishes into the netherworld of the Force, as presumed, and we are left wondering, where in the world did Ben Solo go? He did not show up at the very end of the movie, like how he should have, next to Luke and Leia, the Skywalker family reunited. They should have also done Anakin, which were among some of the original plans that George, Chris, and JJ were a part of. Now, George, John, and of course Dave are now currently working on that resolution in order to really make things right for the Star Wars fans around the world. The Jedi Temple that's going to be explored in this new series sounds very promising, how it's going to be a very large, high structure right near the Tatooine homestead, the Lars homestead, one of the famous spots in Star Wars, and that it's going to run underground. Very interesting design, you know, because that's similar to what was done on the world of Coruscant. They're kind of following the same guideline of Jedi temples on Tatooine now. So, with that being said, guys, you know, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again.